Today we're going to talk about why looking poor is important. Because see here, the mindset of the rich, the middle class, and the poor are different. The poor thinks that they earn money to spend their money. So they earn money to spend their money. So the money comes in and the money comes out. The middle class, they earn money and they buy something that will increase their credit score, like buying their car, buying a home, thinking about their credit score. But the rich guys thinks differently. They earn money and then this money they send to work. So they invest it. They put it in real estate, they put it in stocks, they put it in businesses. So it's like these guys, or they put it in themselves, because investment in yourself actually is one of the best investment, because if you put investment in yourself, in knowledge, so when you get knowledge, you understand things. Then when you understand things, you apply it, you get wisdom. But I tell you the truth, wisdoms come from God. God gives us wisdom unlimitedly. We need to ask Him because He is the source of everything. What we see here in the world is only a resource, but the source is from above. So here everything is a resource, but the source owns everything. If we focus on the source, we get all of the resource that we need to be able to achieve our purpose, our goals, and success in life. A lot of people now in this world, they want to show off their wealth. They want to show off that they have something. But guys, the real rich people that I met in my life, they're very humble. They don't need to show off because they know they're rich already. And then when I came in that same situation where I have some money, I didn't need to show off. I'm just using like an H&M t-shirt. This also is H&M. It's not so expensive. I can buy expensive things, but I prefer not to, because I want my money to grow. It's like a seed. I want to plant it so it can grow. I don't want it to use it in luxury things just to impress people that actually doesn't care, or people that even doesn't like you. So it's much better to be practical, be honest to yourself. What do you really want? Do you want to impress people, or do you want to have real riches or real money that you have? Because it's like this, guys. Now in this world, a lot of people are working for something, and then they're working it to show off, to show people that, oh, we are here now, we have something. But in the reality, they don't have so much money, guys. Some of them also are in debt. So guys, it's much better to be in the reality where you are just humble enough to wear the clothes like it's decent, feel comfortable with it. I don't need to impress like my friends or my family or the people that I meet. I'm just being myself. That's actually the most important, is to be true to yourself. Because if you're only just buying things just to show off, you're actually like lying to yourself. It's much better to be honest to yourself, to be seen like, oh, I'm humble, I really like this shirt, it's not so expensive, I can wear it every day, and I also have money. This money I can invest, and then this money, when it grows later, I can share to my family, I can share to my friends, and I can share to the people that I want. The reality, guys, is much better to have money. It's much better to look poor, but you have money, than to look rich and then you're in debt, you're in credit card debt. That's not wise. Because guys, like this, when you buy something just to impress people, it's just a short term, because it's like you're putting up something, like you're performing. But in the long term, it will hit you back. The people also that you impress, they will find out later that you're just putting up, you're just like making an illusion. But it's just for the short term. They will discover it. But guys, it's much better that they see you like you look poor, and then later they found out, actually, wow, this guy actually is rich. We didn't know this, because he doesn't talk about this. He doesn't actually look like this, and he looks very humble. He eats what we serve. We go in a cheap vacation, not so expensive vacation. His car is not so expensive either. It's like, looks normal. He wears normal clothes. but it's actually a lot of money. He's actually wealthy. He has a lot of actual investment. Because guys, before, when I was 25, when I was still living with my parents, I transferred actually to another country when I was around turning 26. And I met a rich person, guy. Before, I just met someone who is like, I thought that they're rich because they have these fancy clothes, this nice watch, fancy cars, and big houses. But actually, I notice now that they are not so rich. Because when I met this guy, guys, he's just using a normal t-shirt, not expensive one. His clothes is like normal. His car is like normal, but some of his cars are expensive. But he's not showy. But his everyday car is like not so expensive like he can afford actually more expensive car, but he prefer not to. But what I notice, guys, is the way he thinks is different. So us guys, we don't need to show off our wealth. We can experience also, it's not a problem. If the main purpose of showing your wealth or showing that you're rich is to impress other people's, now you're in the trap, because you want to impress people. Now next time when you see them again, you need to impress them again, and then now you're creating an illusion, you're creating a mask that's not the reality. It's not you. But it's much better, guys, to buy something that you really like. It can be expensive, it can be cheap, it doesn't matter. But the reality is, if you try to buy something just to impress people, now you're like in the pit. Because every time something comes, every time when you meet someone, you need to put this costume, you know, just to impress them, so that they will like you, so that they will be, oh wow, this guy is so rich or something. Don't need this, guys. The thing about this also, guys, if you look poor, you actually prefer to have the same clothes. For example, me, these clothes that I'm wearing, it's like sometimes it looks like I don't change my clothes, but actually I have 10 of this or 20 of these things, and then I just wash it and then I use it every day. And then now I don't need to think which clothes do I use, which color, which style. I just prefer simple, and then I just wear. Then now I have time for more important things, like spending time with my family, spending time with my friends, doing videos like this, spending time with you. So, or actually also spending time with God, which is very important, because a lot of people now, we are like focused on the things that are here, but everything that is here, guys, will be gone one day, including us. But if we focus on God, He's eternal, we can achieve everything when we focus on God. But if we don't focus on God, we lose everything, guys. That's my message for you for today. If you do want to see more videos, you can watch my other videos, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.